Okay guys, so emphasis on the upper body today. This is workout 2 for the upper body sequence. We are going to, so I hope that you've done your warm-up, so refer to the warm-up video for before you start this sequence. Spend that 10 minutes, it's really important that we activate, and then now we'll finally start the workout. So pause the video if you haven't already warmed up, do your warm-up, and then we're going to get straight into it. So to begin with, we're doing a staggered stance press overhead with a little bit of a power emphasis. So I want a bit of a split squat style stance here where I'm going to come down into a half split squat, or this knee can come forwards. I'm going to drop myself straight down. I'm going to press straight up overhead, but this arm's going to stay out here with some tension through it. So I'm going to drive up and press overhead. So the idea is as I drive up, I come up into a calf raise, okay? So I'm going to drop down, quarter squat, drop up, breathe in, breathe out. So when I press up, I'm pressing up in line with my ear, not too forward, not too back, and I don't want to do this. So I want to pull down with my ribs, tuck everything in, make sure we're not arching the back. An easier variation might be just a squat emphasis here to here with both feet, okay? But for the sake of today, let's see if we can try a single leg. We do 5 on each arm. So just for power, breathing in, breathe out. 2-second pause at the top, reset. Try to make sure that you don't roll out onto your ankle, so you keep the big toe in connection. Swap sides, setting up, hip distance apart, breathe in, breathe out. Holding for a couple of seconds at the top. 4, 5, resting just gently down, okay, not too close, not too wide. So that's our first exercise. Second exercise is we're going to go into a row, okay, a single arm row. So pick your weight at moderate. If you haven't done this before, go lighter, 5 kilo. Otherwise, anywhere from 8 to 12 kilos is pretty good. As a starting point, we're going to start here where I've got one hand on the bench. The other leg, opposite leg here, is planted firmly into the ground. And this leg here, okay, I'm just going to tap on the ground, so hardly any weight is through this leg. So I've got all the weight through this back leg, the opposite legged arm. You want to be in a nice neutral spine, so you don't want to be dropping in at the scaps, you want to be pressing in and nice flat back. There's our start position. We're going to go for 10 reps each side with a 2-second pause at the top. Breathe out, 1, 2, I'm loading up this back leg, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, really try and retract your scapula first, 9, and 10. Other side, get set up, retract scap, breathe out, 1. Nice and light on this front foot, the left foot, 2, 3, holding for a couple of seconds, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you're just making sure that we get that connection the whole time with every rep. So exercise number 3, we've got a dumbbell pullover with a hamstring bridge. So big bang for your buck exercise, working both upper and lower body, and it's pretty fun to perform, so it'll give you a good challenge. So we're starting in a hamstring bridge on the wall. So we want our legs to be basically small knee bend, but not so straight that you can't get up into a bridge and it's too heavy on your hamstrings. So we're going to take the weight in both hands, pull it in safely up here, take it up to your shoulder height, The center of the movement that we're doing is a pullover with our lat muscle. So we're going to keep a slight bend in the elbows the whole time. Retract down just as far as you can go, and then squeeze the lats down and in to the top here, lining up with the shoulders. That's our pullover movement. We're going to sync it with a bridge up position. So from this position, I'm going to bridge up on the wall, squeeze my glutes, lift my hips up, and bridge up, just like so. Bridge back down, and squeeze up. Okay, so we're just syncing that simple hamstring bridge up with the pullover. We're going to go for 10 reps here. All right, breathing in, coming down out of the bridge. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. 3. 4. Keep the ribs down. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now, little tip, I was coming up onto my forefoot there then to increase the calf load, but you can just stay with the feet connected to the wall. So as you bridge up, you got the heels connected the whole time, heels and toes the whole time. But I like to add in a little bit of a heel lift so that I can get a little bit more calf and hamstring activation at the same time. If that's really hard for you though, omit the bridge altogether and just focus on the pullover component so that you can get that lat working first, and then add in the bridge as you get better. Final exercise, we go into a Copenhagen plank. We're going to do a modified one here. So body weight, we're going to aim for 20 to 30 seconds. We're going to take our hand, our forearm onto the bench. Now, a higher bench is probably encouraged, so if you have something higher than this, please use that. We're going to start in a side plank position where all the load's going through this front leg, okay? So I'm on the knife edge of my foot, and I'm going to see if I can take this leg off, okay? If I can hold here for 20 to 30 seconds, awesome. Otherwise, variation 2, a little bit harder. We're going to do a little crunch. We're going to use the adductor of this inner thigh, crunch in, and then open up. Keeping open the whole time, just trying to get a little bit of flexion through the hip. Crunching in, crunching out. So that is, I turn my elbow, turn my upper body down, and then open it back up again. We've got 5 more seconds. Turning down, turning up, and then all the load's going through this leg here. We swap sides. Just remember to stick with the first variation without the crunch if that's enough for you and you're feeling it in the adductor and it's quite an intense exercise as it is. So setting up on the other side, and off we go, 20 to 30 seconds. Knee comes up, holding here, adding in the crunch if you need, if you wish. Breathe in here, open the chest, breathe out. Breathe out. Last 5 seconds. Open the chest to finish, and down. So that's our first 4 exercises. We'll now go through your final 3 for the circuit, and then you're done. Okay, so for your final 3 exercises, we're starting with a single arm, half kneeling face pull. So you're gonna get yourself a band. It can be attached up quite high, like so, or it's fine if you have it shoulder height or anywhere above. We just don't want it anywhere below shoulder height. Preferably slightly above, but see what you can connect to. Palm facing down, grasping down the whole time, pulling the shoulder back and down, setting up in half kneeling position. I've got opposite arm to that front leg. Okay, tuck my pelvis under slightly and I'm going to retract my shoulder and pull down and back towards my face. Okay, so control back and then forward. So I'll show you on the other side just so you can see. As I pull down, retract my shoulder, elbow comes down and back, shoulder down. An elbow can be up in line with the shoulder as long as you're not hunching up. So we can be here, getting more of the upper back, or the lower down you are, you're going to get more lower and mid back, okay? So starting from this position, we're going to go 10 reps per side, bit of rotation, so pulling up, rotate the body, control back, 1, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you don't have a really heavy band, that's okay. Light's better for this one to learn it. This is quite a heavy band for this one. Just make sure that you start light so that you can get that good scapular position. All right, breathing out. 1, nice and smooth. 2, rotate the upper body. 3, back to center. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there's our face pulls. We're now going to go into some reverse Nordics. So we're going to start on our knees, kneeling. You can pad underneath your knees if you need, roll the mat up a few times, maybe 4 or 5 times, put a cushion under if you need, tucking the toes under. Essentially from this position, we're just going to keep a hip extended position, so squeezing the glutes forward, opening the chest, hands crossing over like so. Keep that neutral spine, tuck the pelvis so we're not arching the back, draw the ribs down, and we're going to lean back as far as we can without caving into the hips. Back, and control back up, all the way to the top. All the way down, all the way back up. So it's going to put quite a bit of strain on the quads, so don't go down too far too early. If you haven't done these ones before, we're just wanting to maintain that hip extension and not get any tension in the lower back. That's 5. See for 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. To make it harder, untuck the toes, and you're just going to go down as low as you can. You feel a lot more pressure in the quads, even going down a little bit with untucked toes. Okay, final exercise is our plank, quadruped plank progression. So easy variation, you're going to start on all fours like so. You're going to come down onto the forearms, knees are underneath the hips, your toes are tucked under, and we're going to lift the knees an inch off the ground and hold here. Here's our easy variation. Exercise variation number 2, we lift the right leg up, squeeze the glute, and maybe exercise variation number 3, the left arm. Okay, otherwise you're holding here, double arm, double leg, and lifting one leg at a time, one arm if you can. Okay, full variation, if you've got that down pat, you're going to do a running man, which looks like this. So we're coming down from this position, opposite arm comes up, and then from here I'm going to take the left leg, right arm back. Squeeze, control back in. Squeeze back, control back in. Squeeze, control back in. Okay, so it's quite an advanced variation. Don't worry if you can't get it straight away. It's what we're ideally aiming for after 4 to 6 weeks, that we can progress into core stability to this variation. So around 5 reps on each arm, 20 to 30 second hold. Okay, done twice through. So 20-second hold is basically 5 repetitions. So I'm going to do 5 reps. Breathe out, squeeze 1, control back in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control back down. We'll try the other side. Just bear in mind if you want full hip extension, but you don't want to arch the back, okay? So you're aiming to keep that flat back. We try it again. Coming up. You're gonna go opposite arm to opposite leg. Off we go. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Controlling back down. And that's our running man plank. So you're going to do that combination, those 3 exercises for another 2 rounds. Have a quick break in between, so rest now for 30 to 60 seconds, shake it out, get your oxygen back in, have a drink, and do your final 2 rounds. And enjoy!